Hi fire signs! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm really excited to channel these monthly messages for y'all for June 2020. I do have a few announcements before we get into the actual message. First off, I want to say that I have started a new Patreon account. So it'll be linked in the description box below. Go ahead and check that out. I just uploaded the monthly love readings for June, so if you're interested specifically in love, then I would definitely check out the packages I have. There's like 3 different options, so yeah, give that a look. The next thing I want to say is, what is the next thing I want to say? Oh, I created a guidebook on doing intuitive tarot. So if you're interested in like deepening your tarot practice or tapping more into your intuition, I would definitely give that a look as well. It's on my website, which will definitely be linked in the description box below. And it's just some useful resources that I've gathered on my 4-year tarot journey, things that really helped me tap into my intuition. There's like some exercises, some books that I've read, some YouTubers, things like that. So I would definitely look at that, get my can't talk now. Check that out if you're interested in any of those things. The next thing I want to say is that I bought these beautiful earrings for my friend Abby. They're ceramic snakes and I love them to death. Super excited that I have them. And I will link her Instagram below if you're interested in like checking out her other pieces and like buying some jewelry from her. I highly recommend it. The last thing I want to say is that I'm just really grateful and thankful for everyone who has bought a reading from me. I'm really hoping to open my books to everyone on the waitlist by the end of next week. I'm on reading like number 45 out of 100 right now, which is a little bit intense when I really think about how it hasn't been that long. But anyway, I am really working through these readings. I hope that, again, I'm able to open my books again soon, but we'll see. I'm only one human. And the human part is questionable. No. All right, let's get into your reading. Let's see what messages we have for fire signs. Welcome, my fellow fire signs. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of a spiritual message for y'all. I feel like June might be a very spiritual month for fire signs. I'm getting a little bit of like spiritual awakening energy. I'm also getting, oh cool. I'm getting a Kundalini awakening for some people. So definitely like look that up if you feel called to. But I feel like there's almost like people are beginning to, I don't know, like explore their bodies in a new way. Yeah, oh my god. Blue flame. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. I definitely feel like a heavy spiritual awakening for a lot of people in this group. I'm also getting like tapping into abilities. So, if you're, maybe I'll make a separate guide for people who are like at the beginning of their spiritual journey, because I sort of get asked that a lot, like tips for awakening, how to know when you're going through a spiritual awakening. But for now, I would definitely check out that guidebook because a lot of those resources I also found helpful just at the beginning of my spiritual journey. But what cards do we have for fire signs for June 2020? What cards do we have for fire signs for June 2020? Can I have 2 more cards, please? Can I have 2 more cards, please, and thank you. 1 more? Thank you. Oh my god, this is so cool. All right, the first one we have is Earth Pulsing, Pulse of the Mother, Slow Down, Time in Nature. Then we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Then we have Inner Earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So I'm getting strong Leo energy. Hello, fellow Leos. But the first thing I'm getting is a little bit of Dark Night of the Soul. I feel like there has been an intense energy of like death and rebirth in your life. I feel like Spirit has really been clearing out a lot of things. So that could be people or situations that are no longer serving you. And I'm getting it's been a real struggle with like learning to detach from these things. But with Inner Earth, it says you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. I feel like there's now a time of coming into like the newness of it all. So I feel like you've already been doing a lot of cleansing, a lot of clearing of energy, and now it's sort of time to like reap the benefits of that. This is close to what the Earth signs got, and we do have Inner Earth and Earth pulsing, so maybe it's worth checking out the Earth signs video as well. But I also am getting like the need for earth bonding and like self bonding. I feel like one, it'll give you energy. I feel like energetically maybe you've been feeling a little bit drained lately. Two, I feel like it's going to help you stay grounded and help you keep the faith, like help you stay grounded in the fact that things are going to get better. I really feel this like new energy for y'all, but I feel like maybe there's a little bit of overwhelm and not being able to like fully see it yet, but I feel like this month is going to really surprise you. I'm hearing wow. I feel like there's going to be a lot of surprises, especially because we have Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. This could be the energy of like new community. I've sort of been getting that too. I feel like definitely if you have found yourself in the position of like maybe falling out of alignment with a lot of friends, or maybe just not seeing eye to eye with like family, I feel like there's an emphasis on relationships sort of regenerating in a way as well, whether that is through like completely new relationships or just old ones sort of getting better. I feel like there's this new sense of like community and friendship. But on the bottom, we have Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. I definitely feel like a lot of people are coming into like new spiritual and psychic abilities. I'm also getting two new creative abilities. I feel so much passion, which makes sense because y'all are fire. But I feel a lot of creativity, like a lot of new projects and new beginnings here, and also like new social networks. It feels really good. Really, really good. I'm claiming this for me as well. Yeah, y'all are coming through strong with the Mystic of Candles. That's the King of Wands. I feel like y'all are about to be throned. What messages do we have for fire signs for June 2020? I definitely feel like there's a need for, oh my god. Oh. Yeah, we have all the fire signs showing up now. Aries made an appearance as well as Sagittarius. But I feel like there's a need for like grounding, because I feel like it's been a heavy period of like clearing and closing out old cycles. What cards do we have for fire signs for June 2020? I'm also getting an emphasis on like maybe a relationship with a masculine energy. We have Star Brothers. So I feel like there's it could be like an actual brother, or maybe someone you view as a brother. We have the Three of Vials here. This would be the Three of Cups in traditional tarot, which to me talks about celebration and talks about friendship, community, like coming together. It's also the energy of like working together here. We have all these people sort of pouring into the same pot. So I feel like for some people, there's a new community when it comes to work, passion, or like projects, and really building something with like other people, a team of people I'm hearing. Then we have the Dreamer of Bells, which would be the Page of Swords in the traditional tarot. I feel like that's charging forward with like new ideas, new plans, and new insight on something. So again, we have new solutions and beginnings. I feel like this is the new solution. This is the new plan as far as building something. I'm also getting insight. I feel like there's clarity. There's an increase in intuition here, and there's like a knowing the path forward. I'm also getting from this card cutting ties, letting go of things and behaviors, thoughts, people that no longer serve you, and really moving into things that like make you happy and feed your soul with the Six of Tomes. This is about equal give and take. I do see, oh, funny, I see some people buy my guidebook. That's so funny. But I do see people like reading, a heavy emphasis on community, like giving to your community, like, and like equal support, equal give and take, and emphasis on relationships that really give to you, really that make you feel comfortable, safe. I'm feeling, yeah, we have loyalty and safety and trust. I feel like you're going to be coming into like only focusing on relationships that you feel that energy with. I also do see some people celebrating like money coming in. So maybe if you've been starting a project, you'll see some type of elevation in finances here. I see people going out too. I see people around a fire pit. So I feel like as the summer months continue, like with June and beyond, I see this coming together. I just heard Kumbaya. So maybe there's like songs around a fire or something. But I see a heavy emphasis on like celebration, like maybe drinking together, hanging out with people, and really like a deep appreciation for relationships. Let's see. Is there anything? Let's see. What is the Six of Tomes for fire signs? Can I have one more card? Thank you. Oh my god. Y'all are gonna be so happy. I definitely feel a lot of progression here. We have the 10 of Vials with the 7 of Pentacles, or the 7 of Tomes, which would be the 7 of Pentacles, and the Explorer of Bells, which would be the Knight of Wands. So the 10 of Vials, which would be the 10 of Cups, is like the happiest card in the deck. And like we have these three people in the 3 of Vials, which would be the 3 of Cups, again in the 10 of Vials. So I feel like there's this like deepening of relationships and really appreciating the people who have been there for you. Also could be family. I was getting like siblings a little bit. But with the 7 of Tomes, this is something that maybe you've invested a lot of time and a lot of energy in as well. And with the 10 of Vials, this definitely could be a work project. Because we're going from the 6 of Tomes to the 7 of Tomes, which is a progression. I feel an increase in finances definitely if you've been working on your career or starting something for yourself. I see a major recognition there, and something that makes you really happy. I also see with the Explorer of Bells, again, like we're going from the Page of Bells to the like Knight of Bells essentially. So I feel like there's definitely an increase in intuition here, an increase in clarity as well. And I see like definitely a new opportunity coming in. But let's pull, I'm also seeing like it could have to do with school for some people. Maybe you're celebrating like graduating. We have 2 cards coming out for you. Peony, prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Unknown. So it says wanting what you have. I feel like that talks about like desire and really investing in something. I feel like it's really going to pay off. This desire to like achieve something. I feel like you are going to achieve it and like start to work on like bigger and better goals. There's a heavy emphasis on like progression, and it feels like fast progression as well, going from the 3 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. But then we have Primrose, youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Claudia Adrian Grandi. I feel like there is like, it feels like everything's coming together for you, Fire. Like love, friendship, family, money, and like intuitive abilities improving. Like I feel like June is going to be very prosperous for y'all, and I feel like you have a lot of new beginnings to look forward to. But those are the messages I'm getting for you. I hope you found this helpful and healing. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a great month. Bye.